Good morning, students. I hope you all are well. Here, I welcome you all to the third and the very last part of subject verb agreement. Let's begin. Let's read some examples. The United Nations has a big army. Civics is an interesting subject. Measles is a dangerous disease. Gulliver's Travels is written by Jonathan Swift. Billiards is not a popular game. Now, in all these examples, you must have noticed that a singular verb has been used, though the subjects used in all these sentences end in S. But you must have observed another thing as well, that though all these words are plural in construction, but they are singular in meaning as they refer to just one thing. For example, in the first example, the United Nations, this is just the name of one country. Civics is the name of a subject. Measles is the name of a disease. Similarly, Gulliver's Travels is the name of a book. Billiards is the name of a game. So the rule says names of some countries, branches of study, diseases, books, games are always taken singular, and they do take a singular verb. And here we have a list. Now, first of all, countries: the Philippines, the East Indies, the United Nations, the United States. Now, some branches of study: physics, civics, economics, politics, phonetics, and linguistics. Similarly, shingles, mumps, measles are the names of some disease, and we can take examples of the names of some books too: the Arabian Nights, the Rivals, the Lions of the East, and then some games: billiards, darts, bowls, and dominoes. I hope this is clear. Let's move to the next one. Now the first example says the team is ready. The team are trying the new uniform. The management were divided. The management was unanimous in its decision. Now what is this? The same subject has taken a singular as well as a plural verb. The team, management, why is it so? Because these are collective nouns, and collective nouns can take a singular as well as a plural verb, and it depends on the sense which is conveyed. Now, what are collective nouns? Collective nouns are the names given to collections or groups of people or things having common features like jury, audience, army, class, crowd, family, mob. Mob is angry crowd, government, etc. Now, in which case our collective nouns take a singular verb, and in which case they accept a plural verb? Let's begin with example number 1. The team is ready. The team is ready. Let's say our Indian cricket team has to go to Australia for a series, and they all are ready to go there. That means as a single unit, as a whole, all the 16 members are going there. There is unity among the members. They have to go there for the same purpose. That's why it has taken a singular verb here. Now, second example, the team are trying the new uniform. Again, we can take example of cricket team. There are 16 players and they cannot have same size. They must be having different sizes. That means different size will only fit them. So they all must be trying different sizes of the same kind of uniform. That's why it has taken a plural verb here. Now the management were divided. Here the word divided itself is making everything clear that there was no unity, hence it has taken a plural verb. Now in the next example, the word unanimous is giving us the clue. Unanimous means unity. Unity is there with same opinion, right? All the members of the management have same opinion and they agree on a particular point, and then the members gave their decision. Hence it has taken a singular verb. So just keep one thing in mind: in case of collective nouns, If there is unity among the members of the collection or group, then there is singular verb. If there is no unity, there is dispute, there is disagreement, then that takes a plural verb. Now we have one exception here. If the name of a country refers to its sports team, then a plural verb is used. For example, India have won the match. I hope this point is clear. Shall we move further? Now we have his wages are low. His wages are low. First of all, we need to understand the meaning of the word wages. Wages refers to the charges for labor. Wages refers to charges for labor. And if it is used in this sense only, that means if this word refers to charges for labor only, then it does take a plural verb. As in the given example, his wages are low, his wages are weak. Now next we have the wages of sin is death. Now what is sin? Sin is some extremely immoral act. If we do something wrong, of course we'll get the punishment. So here the word wages is used in the sense of punishment, and in this sense the word wages always takes a singular verb, right? So here we have some words which may take singular as well as plural verb according to the sense they convey. Now, what do you mean by the word means? M-E-A-N-S means. I am not talking about the meaning of a particular word or sentence. Right, here means, let's read the example. This means of traveling is not fit for me. This means of traveling is not fit for me. Here we get to know that here some method, procedure or way is talked about. If the word means is used in this sense, that means if it refers to some method or procedure or some way, then it can take a singular as well as a plural verb depending on the context. For example, the second example is, these means of traveling are not fit for me. First says this means of traveling. That means just one vehicle is talked about, right? And in the second example, more than one. Now next we have his means are ample. His means are ample. Ample means sufficient. Here the word means refers to source of income. Okay, how a person earns money, right? So in such case, verb is always plural. His means are ample, his means are strong. Okay, I hope this point is clear. Now let's move to the next point. This rule is in continuation with the previous one. Poultry are sold here. Poultry are sold here. First of all, we should know the meaning of the word poultry. Poultry are domesticated ducks, hens, goose, which are raised for their eggs. If the word poultry is used in this sense, that means if it refers to domesticated ducks, hens, goose, which are raised for their eggs, then it takes a plural verb. And if the word refers to food or non-veg, then it takes a singular verb. For example, number 2, poultry is costlier. Poultry is costlier. Poultry is not costly these days due to coronavirus. Now, next we have pain. His pain was unbearable. If the word pain refers to bodily suffering, ache or mental distress, then it takes a singular verb. If the word pain is used in its plural form, pains, then it means efforts and can take a plural as well as a singular verb. For example, great pains were taken to achieve success. Much pains was taken. Both the sentences are grammatically correct. Let's move to the next point. Here we have the poor are discriminated against. The poor are discriminated against. All the rich are not lazy. All the rich are not lazy. Now, how come we are using plural verb with these adjectives? Because when the adjectives rich and poor have definite article the before them, then they turn into plural nouns. Right? I repeat, If adjectives rich and poor have the definite article the before them, then they become plural nouns and refer to all the rich and poor people, right? And in that case, the verb is always plural. I hope this rule is clear to all. Let's move to the next one. The police are chasing the thief. The police are chasing the thief. Cattle are grazing in the field. Cattle are grazing in the field. Our infantry have marched forward. Our infantry have marched forward. Students, in all these three examples, you must have observed that the subjects seem to be plural. It seems to be singular. Then how come a plural verb is used? Because these are actually the nouns which are singular in structure, in construction, but they are always plural in meaning. Hence, they always take a plural verb. For example, people, police, children, vacation, cattle, gentry, peasantry, infantry. Now, gentry is class of gentlemen. Okay, peasantry, class of peasants, farmers. And what is infantry? A special unit of soldiers. I hope this point is clear. Let's read the given examples. 1/3 of the milk is used. 2% of the tea is useless. Students, can we count milk? Can we count tea? No, these are singular but uncountable nouns. And fractions and percentage of uncountable singular nouns always take a singular verb. Here you can see 1/3 is fraction and 2% is percentage. Milk, tea are uncountable singular nouns. Then we have 3/4 of the books are ready. Might be ready for sending somewhere. 3/4 of the books are ready. Half of the mangoes are rotten. 40% of the students have scored average. Now here you can notice books, mangoes and students are plural countable nouns. And in such cases, fractions and percentage take a plural verb. For example, 3/4 is fraction here. Half is again a fraction. 40%, no need to tell, is percentage. Then we have 1/3 of the wall is painted. Can we count wall? Yes, we can count wall. Number of walls. Right, 1/3 of the wall is painted. Half of the notebook is filled. Students, if fractions or percentage is used for a singular countable noun, then verb is also singular. Of course, we can count the notebook. Half of the notebook is filled. I hope these points are clear. I will be very happy to clear your doubts if you have any.